Hey there and welcome to My Opinion On. So in this week's episode we are going to talk about the current state of YouTube, the modern YouTube. I have no idea how I'm going to call this episode, but yeah, we are talking about YouTube and how I think that YouTube is at the moment and where it's going. So yeah, if you've been on YouTube for a while, you probably know that the big channels are getting bigger, the small channels are, staying small. That's kind of the deal right now. Let's, for example, look at PewDiePie. He has, I think it's 8 million subscribers right now, or 8.2 million, something like that, and he's just growing insanely. It's ridiculous. But if you look at the recommended channels that basically are, in every channel that has the new layout, for example, or they're everywhere. There's some on the front page, there is a recommended channel and so on and so on. If you look at them, PewDiePie, for example, will probably always be there. Even if you are not subscribed to a gaming channel, I think his channel will be there just because of the fact that he's so freaking huge. He's just one of the biggest channels out there. I think the only channel I know that's bigger is from Smosh. They got 10 million subscribers, I guess, but I don't know. But he's very big. So if you subscribe to one gaming channel, for example, to T Martin, he will probably pop up in your recommended channels just because he's a gaming channel too, and yeah, that's it. He will pop up everywhere. And if you search for a game, I think I searched for a game yesterday, which was it? I don't know, I don't remember, but I searched for a game on Google and the first result was a video from PewDiePie, so it's impossible to avoid that guy. And YouTube is really, how do you call it, supporting them. If they are already big, YouTube will really help them get even bigger. But if you're small, it's almost impossible to get recognized somehow. It's almost impossible. For example, I did a video on Loadout. I did 2 videos on Loadout. It was beta gameplay, whatever you call it. And when I made the video, there were only 2 channels on the whole of YouTube that had gameplay from this game. That was this Clayman, or Clayman90, from which I use gameplay sometimes, and it was my channel. So when you typed in Loadout, I was, I think, on place 2 or 3 of the search thingies. I think the only 2 videos that were above me were the one from Clayman and one from the developer itself. So I was very high ranked with the search results just because of the fact that I was one of the only channels that had one of those gameplay clips. But the game wasn't very popular, so it didn't get that many views. And yeah, you can't even compete with a channel that only has 100k subscribers like Clayman has. So yeah, and now if you look, there aren't that many channels that have gameplay, but my gameplay isn't even in the top 10 pages. Not only the top 10 results, but not even in the top 10 pages. I tried to find it with, typing in the exact, how do you call it, keywords, yeah, typing in the exact keywords, and I couldn't find the video at all. So it's almost impossible for small channels to grow anymore, and I'm feeling that really hard. If I don't get help from a bigger channel, or if I don't get, I don't know, if I don't promote myself like crazy through messages or some spam like that, it doesn't work at all. And that's just how YouTube is going. Big channels get big, small channels stay small. And another thing they are changing is the whole way. With the one channel layout, we got this, that every channel looks the same. So they kind of want to take away the, how do you call it, the individualism. They just want to make everything look the same, so the channels that have, kind of the power to look better will look better than the small channels that don't have a designer or a whole marketing company. So yeah. Oh, and they're bringing, how's it called, paid subscriptions. Yeah, paid subscriptions. So that if you want to subscribe to a channel, you have to pay money, and only if you pay the money, you will be able to see their videos. And that's a pretty bad thing for me as a German, because paid subscription channels aren't available in this country, and they probably will never be, because of the fact that the German law just, doesn't want things that, they can't get the money from. So if they were to give, I don't know, 50% of all the earnings from the paid subscription channels, we would probably have them too, but as long as YouTube keeps all the money from them, we will never have them. So that's pretty stupid. And that's just a thing that YouTube is changing so much. YouTube streaming, for example, gets more and more popular, and it isn't available in my country. So, and it's just a thing to make more money for YouTube, I guess. So yeah, YouTube is all about the money these days. Not necessarily the commentators, but the platform itself. YouTube is a money platform for Google, nothing more, I guess. It just takes away all the creativity and the individualism. It's horrible. The current state, I don't like it, and I don't think it's going to be better. What do you think about the current state of YouTube? Please let me know in the comment section. I might do a follow-up on this. And yeah, let me know with a like if you enjoyed the video. That was it for this week's episode of My Opinion On. As I said, I really hope you enjoyed it. And have a nice day. That was it. I'm iLostLink, signing out.